And the reality is that when you file a writ of mandamus, you're not attacking a government agency, you're not calling for anybody to be fired, you're not demanding hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of damages. You're simply stating that your case has been unreasonably delayed. Will immigration treat you harshly if you file a writ of mandamus lawsuit against them? It's a great question, and I can certainly understand the hesitation. You're suing the very agency that's responsible for making a decision on your immigration case. Many people that are considering this route are coming from countries where the very thought of conducting such an action, suing the government, is so far removed from how that country operates that they could be thrown in jail just for thinking such a thing. So I totally understand and appreciate the hesitation, but the reality is that in my practice and in my interactions with other attorneys that handle these matters, I've seen no evidence that filing a writ of mandamus in any way leads to a harsher adjudication of your case. And the reality is that when you file a writ of mandamus, you're not attacking a government agency, you're not calling for anybody to be fired, you're not demanding hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of damages. You're simply stating that your case has been unreasonably delayed and you would like a decision rendered on your case one way or the other. Again, you're making a fair request that the government agency that's adjudicating your case, whether it's USCIS or the State Department, if it's a visa matter, simply do their duty of rendering a decision on your case within a reasonable time. And sometimes things get lost in the shuffle. These immigration agencies are dealing with hundreds and thousands of cases, and sometimes something will go missed. And depending on your particular circumstances, this is one of the forms of recourse that you have to get that decision on your case. So again, I have not seen any instances of an immigration officer taking this personally and wanting to seek vengeance or retribution against the person that's bringing this lawsuit. They're dealing with so many cases. And actually, conversely, when you file this lawsuit, the government agency doesn't want to deal with the lawsuit. And now there's this judge that's involved based on this lawsuit. And it's this form of oversight that, absent the lawsuit, is not there usually. So there's an argument to be made that this writ of mandamus could even incentivize the government agency to be more cautious in how they adjudicate things to make sure that they're doing everything properly. I haven't seen any evidence of harsh treatment. Even if there was unduly harsh treatment, depending on the circumstances, there might be an avenue, again, not across the board, but in some cases, you might be able to even appeal a negative decision if there was some sort of misapplication of the law or something like that. So if your hesitation in pursuing a writ of mandamus is that you think it's going to result in your case being unfairly denied, like I mentioned, based on my experience and the experience of other attorneys that I've interacted with, we haven't seen any evidence of this.